Hello and welcome to this, another episode of Wasting All the Time Level 3. My name is Dave, and I will be your host for this episode. I am joined, for the first time in recent history, by all three of my cohorts.
Ooh.
They are, of course, you know them well, you've learned to love them. Sometimes they get on your nerves, but you still like them anyway. And we just agreed that actually you love them, so quit walking it back. Everything's fine. They are John.
Hey, I'm John.
Jess.
Hello. Hi.
And Cody.
That's me.
With your posture there, you really tempted me to leave you out.
You should have. That would have been hilarious.
Just so much expectation waiting to be dashed.
Dad?
I've met your dad. He's a very sweet man.
He's amazing. As the DJ Khaled suffering from success. My parents are amazing. I no jokes about my dad or my parents. They're the best. So I don't get it.
This is an improv comedy podcast. We will each of us be bringing you a segment of fun. This week, we'll be beginning with the segment from Jess, but she doesn't get to bring just any segment. No, she's locked in, folks. She is committed all the way to Style It. Style It. Here we go. Art. What you want to know. Jess is gonna shape our minds like Play-Doh. A to the R to the final T. Art's been around since the dawn of humanity. Marble, oils, whatever the medium. Jess is gonna shout it from on top the proscenium. Grab your notebook and make a note. Cause Jess is the best. Jess is the GOAT. Style it.
It's funny that you say that I'm committed to this, because what I want to talk to you right now today when it comes to art is commitment. Do you always need to follow through? I mean, let's be honest here. Like, okay, so when you've got an idea and you're pulling it out from like the vast space of the endless river of inspiration that's consistently flowing, you gotta understand that not every single idea is a good idea. You don't need all of them, and even though you want to like sink your teeth into one of these ideas, you're like, this is great, this is amazing, and this is the thing. Remember, there's an entire river flowing of ideas, and you don't have to stick down to the first one that you pulled out because you seemed to pull it out for the first time ever, and it looked like it had potential. Because look, just because this one has potential doesn't mean that any of the other ones won't have potential. And am I talking a little bit about myself? This isn't about me. This is about you. All right? This is about you, folks, fellow listeners, wonderful individuals. I just want you to stop to consider, is it worth it? Is that idea worth it? Or do you think, just maybe, you could wade back into the water, find something else. Maybe swipe right or left. I don't know. I don't do dating apps.
That metaphor changed real fast.
And by admitting that she doesn't know how dating apps work, she did in fact date herself.
Thanks. Honestly, it's not that. I'm just stupid.
No, I have no idea how Tinder works either, actually.
I don't want to have to keep explaining myself. I met her like 2 weeks ago online, and we're getting married. You know, It's like it's the first opportunity I've had, and so I'm jumping on that. You know, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Is that what the tattoo is for?
Yeah.
Is that for the
I'm
wedding?
I'm gonna get the other arm sleeved too.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It's just gonna take a while. I gotta save up, for, of course, the wedding and the tattoos. So.
Yeah. You could just have your wedding here in the tattoo parlor.
I mean, nobody's gonna matter. It's not that's nobody's gonna mind, It's gonna be.
Well, she
gonna be
actually
fun.
kind of said, maybe I should think about that. I could push back harder on the venue. She wants to do Maui, destination wedding, but I don't know. This place has ambiance.
Yeah, we got a lot of lights.
You do have a lot. It is well lit.
Mhm.
It is well lit, if nothing else.
Sterile. We got lots of cleaning stuff too.
Mhm.
So
Right.
anybody falls,
Which really helps with the coffee and donut bar. So thanks again.
Okay.
So
No, I think it is. We're gonna do it here. Yeah, for sure.
Bill, I just want to say that I really do appreciate you bringing this to us. We are here for you.
Yeah, no, I know. You guys are, my recent friends, and so I wanted to make sure I brought everything to you.
Yeah, and here at Codependence Anonymous, we want to help you through this kind of thing.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, did at any point in this process it occur to you that perhaps 2 weeks was a brief time for this to develop to this point?
That's a great question. I'm gonna have to think about that a lot, actually, because
back in the 1500s, people would get hitched through like 2 letters.
Yes, I didn't even know that. That's a new fact for me.
Yeah,
I accept
it's a
that
fact.
100%.
I saw it on Reddit.
That's so cool. Yeah, so it's kind of like that.
Right. Well, those kind of unions were generally made for reasons of economics and political expediency, things of that nature. They weren't love connections. They were business arrangements, which usually those had been in the works by other parties for quite some time.
I'm glad it's faster now.
Yeah. Expedited with technology.
Yeah. Because that's why I like it. I like to go with it, go with the flow.
Right, Bill. So the flow has taken you from when we first met, you had just burned down the venue for your previous marriage.
Yeah. Well, they had tiki torches, so
where you tiki, you got a torch. I mean, it makes sense to me.
You don't do tiki and drapes and palm trees that are too dry.
Yeah,
They should have watered the palm trees more.
I mean,
yes,
you said you wanted a lit wedding. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get it.
And I almost got it. But she got cold feet and she left.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a new one now.
Well, I mean, she evacuated with the rest of the guests.
Okay, Mr. Vocab.
And now another important detail. Perhaps you may be overlooking. Had you already filed paperwork for that previous marriage?
Oh yeah. Actually, we had already got the documents. We signed them and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
down at City Hall.
You are, in fact, already married.
Well, yeah, but we didn't get the whole reception ceremony thing. So it's incomplete.
Right, but as far as the government is concerned, you are married.
Okay, I'm going to double up.
That's illegal.
Okay, I'll change the law.
Yeah.
You'll change
Get
the
married
law?
in another state. Marriages don't follow through states.
Yes.
One marriage every state.
Yes, I like you so much, Todd.
Thanks.
Todd, I'm going to have to ask you to
You told me I'm supposed to be more supportive of people, so I'm just kind of trying to support Bill.
Yes,
okay?
You're supposed to be supportive of people in their recovery from codependency.
Don't yell
Mr.
at
Vocabulary here has got a certain type of support I'm supposed to do. Okay.
Look, Todd, I'm very grateful to you for letting us use the tattoo parlor for these meetings.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel like things are going off the rails right now. So maybe we just need a quick like coffee and donut break, regroup, come back to this.
Stop
Bill,
yelling at Todd. Todd told a beautiful story earlier. Now you're yelling at him.
Todd fucked a sheep.
Jesus Christ.
It was the first opportunity that Todd had. I get it, Todd.
It was, yeah.
You find love where you find it.
That was probably very wrong of me to do. I should never have done that.
But then you admitted it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I admit it. My first wedding was a disaster.
That's the one where you set the venue on fire with the tiki torch.
I mean, it still sounds.
All of my previous weddings were a disaster.
Wait, there's more than.
Wait, what?
Good God.
This third time's the charm.
Ding.
I wanted to sink my teeth into it.
Goddamn right. Endless river of inspiration.
Yeah.
Wedding ideas.
Well, there we have it. That was Style It. Thank you, Jess. Thank you for the inspiration. Yes.
Now I've got an easy rest of the episode. It's in my
Kick back in your mid-90s chair.
I'm surprised it still works.
Yeah.
Okay, like only 10% of it still works, but that's enough.
What is a chair? So long as 10% of it works.
Is that Shakespeare?
A chair by any other name would smell of farts.
There you go.
Yes. Any other kind of chair smells of farts, guaranteed. All right, let's move it on to the next segment.
Well, I guess it's my turn for a game, and the game I brought is called Directorial Styles.
Yay!
Yeah. So in this game, one player is the director, and the premise is that there is a scene being played, a play, or usually we do a film. The scene will be played, and then after it is played one time, the director will step in and yell cut and ask them to re-perform that scene in the style of a different genre or a different style in general.
Nice.
And this is one of our favorites for good reason. Who would like to be the director? I feel like last time we played it, I was the director, and I feel like I bogart that role a lot. So,
I'll be the director. I don't think I've been one in a while.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Then I will give you, all three of you, I will give you a scene. Jess is at the library looking for a book. Cody is an employee of the library, and John is a fellow patron.
Okay.
I thank you so much for all the help. I know that I would not have been able to find half of the books that I needed to on my college without your help, sir.
That's what I'm here for. The library is here for the people. That's literally our purpose for existing. I'm just happy I could help you find the knowledge you sought.
Thank you so much. I'm going to get so high. It's great.
Excuse me, do you have any other drug books?
I didn't know we had any drug books at all. I thought this was for a college course. What are you doing with
this? I see you're checking out all the drug books. Do you have more copies of those drug books?
I mean, we have more mushroom books in the back. I can check to see.
Awesome. Do you have another copy of that that mushroom book?
Yeah, the one that says mushrooms, the way through hallucination to ego.
I'll definitely check. That one has been kind of popular lately.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can grab while I'm back there for you?
Do you have any drugs?
Cut.
Oh, okay.
That was good for a first time through. Very good for a first time. I want you to think more of it, and this is just like a lens for a way to look at the scene. I want you to perform it as if it were a historical drama, and then we'll see how that goes, and then maybe we roll it back some. But let's go there, okay? A historical drama, and let's see the scene again. Whenever you're ready, quiet on set, everyone. Whenever you're ready, as soon as you start, I will yell action. Action.
Well, I am so inclined to say thank you so much for your assistance that I needed in order to procure such herbologist books as these, sir.
Oh, yes. 'Tis mine own pleasure to grant upon thee the knowledge contained here within these shelves, for truly 'tis the mark of a good librarian that gives its knowledge unto the people such as yourself, for 'tis our purpose. Indeed, forsooth.
Yes, I am more than ecstatic at the idea that I may now move to a higher level of transcendence and transcendency and be one with the other den compatriots.
Oi, governor, got any more of those drug books?
Beg you thine pardon, my good sir. Books of drugs would not be welcome in a house of knowledge such as this. Pray tell, what do you speak of?
Right, but you just checked out all them drug books to her, eh?
No, this young woman is a scholar, a learned individual seeking to expand her consciousness.
Also,
with books.
And drugs. Drugs, sir.
Forsooth.
Right, I mean, that one back there, the mushroom book there. You got any more copies of that one?
I can hence away to our stores in the rear and see if there are any other copies upon the shelves. It has been showing a remarkable increase in popularity lately. Any other...
Oh, you mean this one? This one that says, mushrooms, how God intended opium to be funneled.
The very one. 'Tis popular as of late. Any other tomes I can acquire for you whilst I am in the back?
Oh, do you just have some opium, sir?
Cut.
I have mine.
Cut. Cut.
What's wrong with that one?
It's not so much what was wrong with it as how little of it was right. So I think we're going to try this same exact technique again, even though it didn't work. This time, I think it's the genre that was wrong. Let's see this scene as a mystery. And as soon as you begin, I will shout action. Was that a question for me, or was that the beginning?
Oh no, I was starting it, and I thought you were gonna go in and you were gonna do action.
Action.
Can I start now?
Action.
Okay. The pale moon compliments you on your endeavors and recognizes what it is you've bestowed.
Indeed. That is wise words coming from one so young.
Let me translate.
Please do. Yes.
Yeah, I was.
As you can tell, I'm easily confused.
I was reading from the tome itself, which is interesting, don't you think? What does it all mean? Really?
That tome. How did you happen upon that tome? It is the job of this librarian to store such tomes of mystery, but for you to have acquired that one, strange indeed.
It's got alchemic properties to it that seem like they could be organic alchemic in nature.
So,
No, it cannot be.
So tell me, you got any other drug books?
Count von Hammerschmidt.
Leggy dame checking out drug books from a mysterious guy?
I can't. I don't know that I can release these tomes to you. I have been sworn to guard them, to keep them safe from all manner of harm and from their knowledge to be released on the world. But I can...
Darn it, librarian, a man is dead and we need to get high.
Okay, you got me. I got some in the back. I don't know. I need to find the exact one. What book are you looking for?
Do you have another copy of this one about the mushrooms?
This one.
Yeah, mushrooms. How they did it, where they did it, why they did it, when.
Look, but is there anything else? Is there anything else you need?
Just one more thing.
Yes. Anything else that you need from me?
You know.
Cut.
Yeah. Cut. Normally you must think of a different type of mystery.
Yes. 5 very old people will laugh at my Columbo reference.
I'm sorry.
One thing.
It just feeds me the line, the pale moon. Beat, and I'm like, all right, I guess we're fucking doing it this way. I had no idea what you were saying.
All right. Are you happy with that?
Oh my god. So I thought when I heard mystery, my brain translated it as espionage.
Okay.
Spy thriller.
So as soon as I said that and you didn't jump in on it, I'm like, oh no, my brain did the wrong.
I didn't do wrong. We just did different things. I went right to arcane mysteries, like the mysteries in the books and what do they hold. And then John comes in with leggy dame. I was like, I know exactly where he's going with this.
Oh my
gosh.
Well, thank you, John.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Thank you guys. That was a lot of fun.
What was that you said? It was a lot of fun. I agree. Did you hear that, devil?
What?
Did you hear that?
Wait, did you just ask the devil if he heard that you were having fun?
Yes, please. Remember what we talked about before. I have an agreement with the devil. I am contractually obligated to call all things fun on this podcast. And I am too scared to renege on the deal.
Sorry, I forgot that requires me to pay attention to someone else other than myself. It's my bad.
Oh, yeah. That is indeed.
We should probably talk about this offline. All right, now.
Oh, I'm feeling spicy. I hope y'all feeling spicy because this is gonna be weird as shit.
Speaking of thinking of others, I am now thinking of you, Cody.
Oh, heck.
One-sided, I understand, but I am going to pass things off to you now for you to lead a segment that is yours for us from you. That is yours.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cody. Okay, here we go. This game called Mastermind and Henchmen, but it's not like a heist type thing. That's more like the structure. In this one, the 3 of Yallans will be doing a scene.
Okay.
You will be the henchman. I will be the mastermind, and I will be giving you instructions of things you have to or can't do during the scene, but I'm going to be messaging them to you. So the other people in the scene don't know what your instructions are. And so they it's things like
Okay.
speak with a British accent or like, you know, try to tell a joke about swans or something. It's not like a crazy game of like, oh, try to convince someone else that you're Inspector Clouseau, but he's had 3 shots of bourbon. Go like that. Like not that specific. It's
it's like you have a hat.
Yeah, character quirks, personality things, ideally.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, listeners, use your imagination. See if you can guess what it is that we get messaged,
and then we can go over them at the end if you want or not. I don't care. I'm easy.
Post mortem, as it were.
Dave is a PE teacher, bringing his plan for new classes before school board members Jess and John.
New plan for PE class. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So listen up. This is what I was thinking of bringing this year. I got a big old bag full of balls, and I want to set up shop in the gym, the big gym. And we're going to be doing a lot of sort of your traditional sports. This year I'm throwing in pickleball because that's big. So we're gonna kind of take over the tennis courts for a bit. I know that we've got some other
coach. Sorry, I hate to interrupt you.
Yeah, you right there.
Yes. So, pickleball. In what way is a pickle a ball?
I love your question. I love your energy.
It's like
that's
a
right.
Cylindrical object. It's very far away from a sphere or even the ovoid of a football. I'm just curious how this works on a geometric level.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is the kids all have rackets that are like solid, okay? And there are balls, okay? And they swing at the balls with their paddle and goes over the net, okay? Then the other side, they swing back.
Excuse
they try to.
I'm
sorry. I love your energy.
I'm sorry.
What's up?
So like, I think we all know what pickleball is, but like, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to ask you some questions about time usage. How am I going to enter the gym? Is there a set of keys?
So what time slots were you thinking?
I was thinking, it depends what periods I get assigned to.
So I apologize. Could we go back to the pickleball question? I'm just not quite sure, where do the pickles come into this?
Yes, exactly. Let's rune it back. Pickles.
Do they eat a pickle? Do they eat a pickle when they score, or does the losing team have to eat a pickle when they are scored against? I'm just very confused by this entire thing.
You haven't been part of the National Pickleball Association group?
No, what on earth is that?
They're down at Redondo Beach like every weekend?
I have an ex that lives in Redondo Beach, and it's just not my favorite sort of place.
So pickles.
Your ex terrifies you that much?
I wouldn't call it a question of terror so much as deep, deep dread.
And you let her push you around like that. Wow.
Wow, you let her push her around?
Well, yes, I mean, she is a champion level bodybuilder, so she can literally push me around.
Wow. But yeah, students can eat a pickle. It's good for electrolytes.
Yes, but where does it fit in with the actual rules of the game?
It doesn't really, man. It's just sort of funny. I'd like to talk about basketball.
What do you want to talk about basketball for?
Because that's probably something that I'll be assigning to the students.
Okay. Do you have any questions for us about basketball?
Yeah, basically, when is the gym available? How will I gain entrance?
When do you want it open?
Well, I mean, the gym isn't really set up for earrings right now.
Okay. Okay. I can get down with that.
So we would have to look into that and figure out a way to spice up the muffins.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, so I was also thinking there would be a golf tournament that the students could participate in.
Yes.
Would that be all right with you? You know, all the way go?
Well, yes, I think we've already got some flamingos, so no additional expense needed.
How are flamingos part of this? Not, you know, yeah. Top to bottom, through and through.
Very careful of the equipment?
Of course. Of course. I would never brack trust.
Yeah. I mean, those flamingos are titanium, so I think take a lot to damage them.
Who put them there? We're in it to win it sometimes, but always.
So how will your ingenious planes help our studious children?
It's gonna bold all kinds of confidence. It's going to.
They don't have their own confidence? Courage? Confidence?
The great thing is, even if they do, this is gonna push it to the next level, you know?
Yeah, give them
and isn't that what we all want?
Right, we want
College
some of that
bound.
marjoram. What the actual fuck?
That took off in a way I never expected, and I'm so happy.
Just a scene with three people thinking less and less about each other.
That's fair. That did it kind of spiral inwards. But God damn.
Whew.
So,
Gosh.
John's
my brain just broke because I realized that when I'm talking, I can't easily remember what is an adjective.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think about parts of speech when I talk, usually.
Yeah, and I'm guessing, Dave, one of yours was always having one of the vowels wrong.
It was, I have to mispronounce all my verbs.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow, mine were super easy in comparison.
What was your first one, John?
I have to go in and out of a British accent.
Okay, I picked up on that. I didn't know if there were more particulars about it.
It was so smooth. I just wanted to hear that. Like mid-sentence, the drift was.
And then start sprinkling in made-up rhyming slang. And I took that to mean like I don't actually have to think of any rhymes. I just say weird shit.
Yes. Like this is cobblers. And what? Rhyme is makes no sense.
Yeah. Like flamingos. I don't know what that has to do with golf clubs. It's probably several layers deep.
Yes. As rhyming slang tends to be.
So what was your actual first one, Jess?
I had to answer every question with another question, which is why I kept asking you if you had any questions.
Culminating in why?
Yeah.
Was the last one you said, and I'm like, do I? No.
My second one was, if I ask a question, I have to follow up with a made-up saying about sports.
Oh, God.
So it's like just trying to think of sports aphorisms, but not, because it had to be made up, but it had to sound like one.
Right. Oh, jeez.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jess's second one.
I had to mispronounce all my adjectives.
Oh, God.
I was having fun with that with Dave, and I was like, let's see if we can do this again.
God, my brain just broke. I just
It broke.
that's a verb.
I know. I had to do that.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of conditioning.
Well, I was said it was gonna be spicy.
Yes. In a word. I have another word for it. Fun.
That was close. I thought it was gonna be a different word.
Thank you, Satan. Well, with that done and dusted, I'm going to take things over and I'm going to simplify things a little bit. I'm going to take us back. But first, let's get into my segment. I would like for us to play a little game.
I haven't played that one before.
Aww.
Fruitwards.
Sweet giblety giblets.
Remember that?
Yee.
All right.
It was made
This
by
is
our
Fruitwards.
illustrious unexampled salt.
Oh, salt.
Running on a website, fruitwards.com, like the direction. And this was built by our fun patron, Unexampled Salt.
Oh, he's fun.
In this game, we will take a random adjective and a random noun, probably look up the definitions of those words, and then improvise a scene inspired by their pairing. So I will draw the virtual cards. We have mediate, fool. And it's, maybe I should say mediate. Maybe. Mediate, being between the two extremes, middle, interposed, intervening, intermediate. Mediate is also intermediate, apparently.
Thanks, English.
Fool.
Latin.
One who acts contrary to moral and religious wisdom. A wicked person.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
That is not what I expected from that. Okay.
So a middle of the road fool.
Or an intermiddle of the road fool.
All right. King Patrick, Queen Catherine, as tradition dictates, before you two go to war, I, as the Pope, have to sign off on that. And part of that is going to be this mediation process. I know you're both probably going to, go to war either way, but we have to have this process. It's important to God. So we're going to bring in Mark the Moron, and he's going to be your mediator as tradition decrees. a fool must mediate all disagreements between royal parties because they do not care whether they get decapitated or not. And so, Mark, take it away. Peace. Go.
Peace. Okay. All right. So you want to kill that one, and you want to kill that one. Is that what I'm getting here? I'm gonna need some audience participation.
I just want the land.
Okay.
And I don't want her to have the land.
It's rude.
Well, it is mine right now.
But for how long?
This is gonna be hard.
Well, I've had it for 5 years.
Oh.
So it's kind of still new to me.
Okay.
I'll hold on to it.
Sounds more like it's slightly used. Should get a deal.
I did conquer it. And just because I got it from you doesn't mean you get it back.
Feel free to step in at any time here, Mark.
Yeah, no, I'm just taking some notes down. I'm getting my brain around this. What is land in this case?
Oh, Jesus. So land is going to be the stuff that you walk on. It's like a place.
Okay. Okay.
Like we're
it's also serfs.
Let's not confuse Mark with
it's cool. No, it's going. It's
metaphysics.
As long as everything's on the table here, I'm pretty confident.
Weird thing for the Pope to say.
There are some things the laity doesn't need to worry about, okay?
All right. Well, then, shit. We're instead of killing each other, or at least killing some of one another, why don't you just cut the land down the middle and take each half of it back with you?
Okay. You can have the underground part.
The part I want is the one that has all the access to the water. I get all of that part.
Come on.
No, you get landlocked. We'll call you Landlocked Patty.
No. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
That's another wrinkle on the
so
plan
Mark,
here.
the proposal is that water rights be ceded to Queen Catherine, along with the mineral rights.
Who said minerals?
That's
said the
water,
underground.
you dumb.
Wow. Whoa. Name calling at the table has to be directed at me. Come on.
This is true. This is true.
That's the rules.
I apologize.
Fine. Sorry, Mark.
Call him an idiot.
Mark.
Yeah, no, it's
sorry, Mark, idiot.
Sorry, Mark, dum-dum.
She always
Isn't it nice we're all getting along now? See?
Everybody's happy, especially me being degraded.
Shut up. No, I am not happy. I lost the water. That's my favorite place to play. And now I don't get the minerals either.
Okay, so then we got to get
a proposal. So.
Yeah, if that's on the table, like the things are, we got to get his kingliness something. Fucking trees? Do you want all the trees?
Well, duh, I need trees to make house.
How many waters is a tree worth?
I will not give up water.
Oh.
I will consider.
Water. You can't have trees and water. That's not fair.
They go together.
It's not fair.
What if we split the water down the middle? Does that work?
You can't split water down the middle.
Yes. Yes. We will go right down the middle of the dock. You get one half of the harbor. I get the other half that goes out into the bay.
No, you don't. No.
Yes, for trade.
No, I need trade.
You can trade with me, and then I'll trade.
I need trade.
I'll be the middleman.
I don't need a middleman. We have Mark.
What? Sorry, I was thinking about clouds.
You suck at this, Mark.
You're very good at this, Mark.
Always got to one-up me.
It's a good question. Who gets the clouds?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I don't want them. You can have them.
It's
I don't want
water. They're mine.
They're water? I need them.
No, they're mine.
Ding.
Towards the end there, I started picturing the king and queen as like they were 12-year-old monarchs.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it. But yeah.
I said it first.
We were all very silly in that.
Very silly, yeah.
Tried to come up with sufficiently ridiculous suggestions.
Yeah.
Well, that was Fruitwards. What a blast from the past.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. And that's gonna about wrap things up for this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along for the listen. If there was anything that you liked in particular, please, we are approaching the end of the year, so go to wastingallthetime.com/vote and let us know what your favorite scene was from this episode. At the end of the year, we'll take all of those submissions, put them up for votes, and then we'll count down the top 10. So, with all of that business out of the way, there's not left but for me to say,
Goddamn right.
I have been Dave.
I've been Jess.
I was John.
And I continue to be Cody.
And we wasted all of the time at the tertiary level. Bon voyage.
Butts.
Bye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you really enjoyed the show, support us at patreon.com/timewastepod, or go to wastingallthetime.com.
Oh, here we go. This is going to be exciting. This game is brought to you by sleep deprivation and energy drinks. And here we go. And honestly, not...
These are a few of my favorites.
Oh, now I want to write that. I want the bro version of a few of my favorite things.
I don't like those
Sleep deprivation and caffeinated beverages. That
deprivation and
that melted
monsters.
down.
Monsters
Pretty
with
fast.
Kraken. Monsters with Kraken. There we go.
Almost as if you have sleep
Taurine
deprivation.
and caffeine and what's the other thing in energy drinks? And it's like these
Electrolytes
are
too.
favorite things.
So
When the heart beats,
it's
when the shake starts, when I
never
can't
sleep
sit down.
Oh, I simply guzzle my favorite things, and then I start to drown.
Okay, that's my segment. Improv song. No,
Short but sweet.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we're here anyway, right, guys?
Hey,
Yeah.
Ma, ma.
Blah.
You gonna work with me? Okay.